MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Yohan Ramirez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. The guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Ramirez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
At the plate, D. Gordon. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Jordan.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Malik Smith. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last night twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
That is 7. The designated hitter, Mikey Mata.
So here's the Phillies DH, Mikey Mata, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Left side. Seager fields it cleanly. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two now.
20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch.
Lofted. Playing 2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Dan Vogelbach is next. And that misses for ball one. He'll check in here at 277. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Williams is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Pollock. Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. He'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Bryson Stott, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here now the 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Henniger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
JT. He flew out in his last at bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
Ranging back is Smith.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. He went deep in the contest last night. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Digging in, D. Gordon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the fourth. Still scoreless. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll come into play at .317. 39 home runs now and 84 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. popped up. Vogelback is there for it. 1 out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Ready now, Phil Gosselin. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field.
On the run is Smith.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The designated hitter, Mikey.
So striding forward now, Mikey Mata. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Vogelback is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Malik Smith. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next is Seattle, the right fielder, Smith.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The third baseman.
Thank you, Heidi.
Matt Duffy.
Here it comes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
To the plate now, Bryson Stott.
Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, JT Realmuto as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Gordon has a play, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, halfway home, still no.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mariners, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Daniel Vogelback
Is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the pitch.
Ball, no.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's set, and the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, JP.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Dylan Moore,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. A ball and no strikes. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mariners are on top 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
High pop-up. Vogel is under it near the mound, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch.
Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Daniel Vogelback is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. So far this season, Gonzalez brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is...
And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
No ball, 1 strike.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. And that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. Seattle leads this one 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Vogelback makes the catch, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Mikey Mata.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mikey Mata. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Crawford gloves it. Throw won't get him.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 1-1 the count now. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Smith in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bryson.
Settling in now, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Yoshihisa Hirano
will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here it comes. All right, back to him on the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else? Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he popped him up. Stott takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 00. Malik Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains tied at 3-3. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Dan.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Henniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And this throw gets away from him. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center.
On the run is Smith.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Mikey Mata. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball well outside. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Gordon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Now here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Gosselin ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Daniel Vogel back. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Tayler Guilbeau enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Duffy. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryson Stott. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
To 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Nick Williams. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
3-1.
The 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball, but didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year. And it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mariners 3. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Robertson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Now to the plate, Tom Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lays off 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, and it's even at 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
6-3 the final score today. The Philadelphia Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Adam Morgan wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.